it quite a bit as well domestically, as Juve obviously brought him in to win that fabled Champions League that has evaded them. They've lost 2 of the last few finals, and they really need him if they...
Against Lazio in his career, and Douglas Costa, they go to the bench. Incoming Bernardeschi, Mandzukic and Matteo Les Matuidi, the World Cup winner.
It's a more
information that the Juventus Twitter account put out in a 4-3-3 with all eyes on Ronaldo. Goals in his last 3 games here. 3 changes, by the way, to Lazio. Luis Felipe over on the far corner. Early stages. And said to the journalist yesterday he hadn't decided if he was going to start. We now know.
Father, professional footballer, mother, professional basketball player, explains the high end.
Bernardeschi. The first glimpse of goal for Cristiano.
Excellent work right though, not just from Blaise Matuidi, who won the...
There might have been a touch. There was indeed by Wojciech Szczęsny. First corner of the game for Lazio. That was as a result of Pjanic being too errant.
That's really uncharacteristic here from Pjanic. Just a blind pass. Well, some other famous people in attendance. Ventura, who maybe disgraced. Aldo playing side by side, almost as a front two.
Yep. What a delivery that was. Just slightly overhit in the end, but it caused panic, didn't it?
Nervy moment from Szczęsny coming out to meet it. He completely whiffs on that ball. It's whipped in with a lot of pace. Szczęsny had to...
Cristiano getting in there. Khedira! Lazio backline. Hold on. Yeah, don't panic, Strakosha. Turned round, saw what was coming towards him, and dealt with it pretty well.
It's a dangerous ball, though, from Radu. It's in between the pipes. It's bouncing a bit. That's a tough ask of Strakosha.
Even Immobile has gone deeper than Luis Alberto. Right by Acerbi. Juve's third corner.
Best spell, though.
Taking on his old club. Napoli back home after that win. Goals in Serie A. Lulic. Mitch. The final game of the week. Atalanta proud to kick off today the league leaders after last week's victory. 4-0 against Frosinone. Sore one for Wallace. Looking for Lulic. Suspended last week. Sinad Lewis wasn't the best though. Immobile again. Szczęsny from set pieces, from free kicks.
Especially Chiellini, reading the passing lanes as the center back. He's been absolutely wonderful.
Mandzukic did well to win that, and then the strike. Oh, what a goal!
It's absolute brilliance here from Miralem Pjanic. Known usually to score from the set piece, but they're a bullet from just outside the box. And on the lead up, the attempt.
Again, well played by Bonucci.
Read that one beautifully, and the defender's always going to think that Immobile will look to cut it inside on his right foot. He faked that he was going to, then a little burst of pace.
Little nick on the way through. Maybe a little bit of frustration from Ronaldo. That was sloppy from Alexandro. Just 1 or 2 instances at the back from Juve. Sandro's through the middle.
He's probably going to put it away.
Sergej Milinkovic into a good area, and the header over from Marco Parolo.
Really a chance gone missing. It's a brilliant cross in for Parolo, a goal scoring. Caldara, of the likes of Meri Benatia, Daniele Rugani.
Thanks for help from Lulic. Looked like the ball had just gone out. It had.
Cancelo didn't want to take any risks, just trying to force Lulic to the outside. Remember Cancelo.
And behind by Lucas Leiva. A late chance in the first half for Lazio to get back on level terms. Marusic, the player fouled.
Little tug back there from Alexandro. Felt like Marusic was going to outpace.
Still in this one, trailing by just 1-0. They had a couple of chances. They had the effort after 11 minutes, which Szczesny had to look alert for. And then
stretch a Lazio defense that with Acerbi can really get caught flat-footed. He's surely
what Lazio did to Juventus in the first half, forcing them into that error.
And I'd be surprised though.
By 1-0, and they led Lazio by 1-0 at half-time. The last followed by Radu. This is Lulic. He saw nothing wrong with that challenge. Ronaldo. Trying to be the provider for Mandzukic times as well.
Bernardeschi nearly scored in the first half, and it's a like for like, still going with the 4-3-3.
By Milinkovic, looking for Marusic. Delivered by Luis Alberto. The flick was a good one. Bridge gets underway 10 minutes before kickoff. The old run with the hand in the... by Milinkovic. The curling effort had Szczesny scrambling. And the boos are from the home fans.
That's what he does best, Luis Alberto. Such a lovely shot from distance. Always look. This also does allow, as you just mentioned, Marek Milinkovic can play a little Dello, looking at the far post towards Ronaldo.
3/4 of the way through this one. Douglas Costa's delivery. Lucas Leiva quickly in on Ronaldo, and the free kick is awarded. Is this the moment?
Lucas Leiva just catching Ronaldo on the ankle. Didn't have much space. I think Ronaldo, the second he got his first touch, he was looking to see if there was a window to shoot on goal. And quickly closed down by Leiva. Studs just catching Ronaldo.
0-0. In by Leiva. And there was a push there on Ronaldo before the ball reached its intended target. Cristiano denied by Strakosha.
What an incredible effort. Seems like he was being held as well. Somehow able to create a chance against Marusic, who was pulling.
Ronaldo's layoff. Cancelo. Oh, through for Ronaldo! It's finally in by Mandzukic! And Juve lead by 2-0. But after being the main character in so many scripts, we'll give Ronaldo the assist and give him the billing as a top support act. 2-0.
Beautiful first-time ball. Germany, as they got out very quickly, but at the tail end of the last campaign, I remember Khedira looked...
Needless challenge.
Il pallone dentro per Khedira, la parata, fuori gioco. No, gol.
Però il guardalino è fermo.
Douglas Costa.
Il guardalino è fermo. Secondo me aspetta il guardalino.
Vediamo se l'arbitro va direttamente o se... Ciro Immobile, 15 gol in stagione.
Il rigore se l'è procurato, l'ha calciato spiazzando il portiere, interno piede alla sinistra.
Rugani straight to Dybala, goes through the ball, Dybala, and Dybala in stoppage time. He scores his first goal of the 2018 and wins the match against Lazio here at the Olimpico.
Well, that is why they are champions. They have the patience, they have the skill. It looked like we were heading for a 0-0, but the Gioia, the Jewel popped up. Buffon celebrating with them as well. That is the mark of...
Per Luis Alberto, 1 contro 1, dentro il pallone per Immobile, Ciro! Immobile! 1-1, ancora Immobile, sempre Immobile, super Immobile.
Difesa dalla Juve troppo aperta, con tanta facilità sono andati dentro a trovare...
Strakosha, secondo rigore consecutivo parato a Dybala, l'arbitro manda tutti negli spogliatoi, la Lazio con l'ultima parata di